What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Mega Bloks Call of Duty Collector Construction Sets. This time we are looking at Airstrike Ace. This set has 623 pieces and it costs about $50. I picked this up at my local Toys R Us today, and I was quite surprised to see it. I'd never seen this particular set anywhere, like in photos or any kind of material, so I was surprised to see it. It looks super cool. This is like right up my alley. You get a nice P-51 Mustang with a fighter pilot as well, and it just looks like a really cool set. So, turning right around to the other side, it kind of looks like maybe this entire set is kind of done up in these maybe silverish pieces, which, if so, that's a lot of silver pieces, and that's going to be a really slick looking set overall. You do get an old-timey fighter pilot with some accessories. He's got, you know, a little revolver and some just bits and bobs here. Superposable micro action figure. And you can see it comes with one. So this is kind of their, like, nice, newer, very clean looking packaging. And I have to say, I like it quite a lot. Still no tape on the box, which is a bit of a bummer. But that's alright. We'll make do. But yeah, overall, I'm super excited to have this set. I'm super excited to put it together, so I'm going to go ahead and do just that, and I will see you guys in just a moment when it's all set to go. Okay, guys, here we have the Airstrike Ace building set, and my goodness, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. And I have to say, every time Mega Bloks puts out one of their Call of Duty sets, specifically like aircraft and things like that, it just blows me away. The two helicopters that they've had recently, the larger ones, even the small one was a really good set. The VTOL jet that was there, all amazing sets, and this one is absolutely no exception. So Airstrike Ace, this is a P-51 Mustang, World War II era fighting plane. And we have here, I believe this is featured in Call of Duty 2. I could be wrong on that. I know it's been in other things too. I believe there was some multiplayer maps that this was featured in. But, you know, we're just going basically on the set itself. So if I have some misinformation, I do apologize. But we're just going to go forward. Let's take a look at the pilot micro figure that comes with this. He's got his little revolver. It looks... well, I mean, it's just a generic revolver mold that Mega Bloks can throw into any set that requires a revolver. But, you know, it looks similar to an Enfield revolver, so we'll just call it that. The World War II pilot here. He's got his little backpack. I think this is probably meant to be a parachute of sorts. We can pull this off. You can see the flight goggles. And actually, really nice job, not only on the sculpting of this head here, but on the paintwork as well. It's very basic, but they did a great job. He doesn't have derp eyes, which I appreciate, and we can actually take this off. We'll probably have to pop his head to get this off, but you can see he's got some nice printing on that torso. He's got his wings there. And nothing really on the back. This little, not skirt piece, but the lower bit of his shirt is actually painted underneath this kind of mustard color. So it's kind of goes all the way underneath. That was totally unnecessary, but a nice touch for sure. And then he's just got the little straps here. And we'll pop his head right back on. The backpack does not really fit on the pilot when he's in the plane, but there is storage, so we'll take the gun, and we will take the backpack and put it off to the side for right now, and we will take a look at the plane. So let's put this guy off to the side as well. So here is the aircraft, and it's a very nice size. You can see really nice wingspan and just a beautiful profile here all the way around. They really nailed that just very slight angle on those wings. And turn it right. I'll let you see the underside as well. Undercarriage, nothing too incredibly fancy going on under here, but it gets the job done for sure. You get adjustable wings in the back here, tail fins, all this stuff. Can move. These pieces are printed, of course. All of these pieces are printed. And let me show you this. We've got the little exhaust coming off of the engine here, and they even printed a couple of bricks with like this smoke on the side, which is just a really nice touch. And the whole plane are these nice metallic silver bricks, which just look super sharp. And you've got this little bit of green, like, you know, military green up here in the front. And you can pop this section out, and you can see there's some fuel canisters in here, and just the engine underneath. You can kind of see there's a little bit of detailing there, just to kind of give you the impression of the engine inside. But what you can do is stick the backpack in here, and it's a bit of a tight fit. You could even take the fuel containers out if you wanted to, just to get everything to fit a little better. But you can get everything in there. Stick the gun in, and then this just slides right in on top and plugs right in there. So we can also slide the cockpit back here, and you can see inside there's a little more detailing back here. It's a little hard to make out. There's just some bricks back there. Some really nice printed controls up in the front. And then, of course, the pilot seat. And we'll stick this guy in here, so you can just you know, climb up on the wing or whatever. Get them nice and tucked in. These planes are not known for their roomy interiors, for sure. I'll have to stick his arms up a little bit. There we go. And then just close that up. And one thing I would have liked is maybe a slight little nub somewhere along this track to actually soft lock this in position, because I do find it can easily slide back a little bit, especially you can see a little gapping here on the sides. But honestly, that is a nitpick and nothing more, because he fits in there beautifully, and you can see really nice really nice model overall. It's got a free spinning propeller, of course. You can adjust the blades, and they are, of course, painted on the ends, and the tip as well is all painted up. You've got some yellow and black striping on the wings with the star logo here, and unfortunately, yeah, this is a little bit hard to make out on the silver. Would have been nice if this were a brighter white, but you know, I know they wanted to make it look a little more weathered, so they made it a darker, kind of off-whitish color, almost a gray, and it doesn't show up all that super well on the panel, but you know, you get the idea, and it gets across fairly well. It's just a little bit hard to see from a distance. You got to kind of get up close. You do have some bombs underneath here. We've got just more striping along the back. These are also printed pieces, and this piece actually goes along here. You can even see it's got silver painted on the end of it, because this is, I believe, yeah, it's a yellow piece with the black and the silver painted on, and the silver just blends in perfectly with the rest of the plane, which is absolutely fantastic. Really well done. You can raise the landing gear like so, and they actually lock into place. With this little switch here, just roll that up, and on the other side do the same thing. So you can actually, you know, hold the plane and fly it around, or hang it and make it look absolutely amazing. This is a really swooshable model here. I don't know what the 150 is specifically for. I'm sure you guys can let me know in the comments. And obviously this is the designation of the plane itself. But yeah, just a really solid set. And you know, it just feels, it wasn't even, it was not even a really obnoxious build. It was a little bit difficult just because, you know, Mega Bloks does not have any sort of separation for their bags. It's just all the pieces are kind of just in these bags, and it can get a little overwhelming when they're all pretty much the same color and you're just looking for all these small pieces. But overall, the build itself was actually an enjoyable one, which can be a bit unusual for some of the Mega Bloks sets because they tend to go for, you know, this is how we want it to look, and, you know, we don't care, you know, how it gets there. These, you know, these bricks are small and you're going to build a giant thing out of small bricks. But honestly, they obviously put a lot of time and effort and love into designing this model because it looks absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely love it. It's a great piece, wonderful display piece, and I'm really excited about it. I say, Mega Bloks, please make some more World War II sets, more vehicles like this. You guys do a fantastic job, and I can't wait to see what else you guys come up with. So yeah, really solid set, highly recommended, and I'm very happy with it. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll have more Mega Bloks coming up real soon, so stick around for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Once I get this plane landed. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, it rolls also. Bye for now.